All right, so here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Free Throws. I'm Coach Kenya. I'm here with Wayno, and we're here every week taking your questions and giving online mentorship. Wayno, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Kenya. How you doing? Everything cool?
Good. I'm good. I'm actually supposed to be on vacation this week.
Oh, wow. Vacation.
Yeah, but I enjoy doing this so much that, I think it's important to stay consistent, and we appreciate the community that we're building here, and everybody's showing up every week. So I felt like it was important to show up as well. And we have some good questions on Free Throws today. So we're just gonna get started. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
And is it Kadeem?
Yeah, I'm Kadeem. What's going on?
How you doing? We're gonna get started with you.
What's up, Kadeem?
What's going on? Watch you every day on Everyday Struggle with academics every day. So
I appreciate that. Hey man, what's up with your camera? We can hardly see you, man.
No, let me see if I can.
It's all good. We can hear you. I'm just saying, it's like we can't see you, brother. Like,
just give that a quick wipe.
Look like in the on the documentaries where the dudes don't want to talk and they blur themselves out.
Nah, it's not that.
It's all good.
No, it's fine.
It's all good, Kadeem, man. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so start off my Instagram handle. I just recently created a new Instagram. So I guess my question is based on so recently my first Instagram was based on, it's called Bold Poppy, but I changed my new Instagram to Autopilot Music. It's spelled Topilot. Music, MUSIC. So originally, my original page, I had a lot of following, but my engagement was based on my business acumen because I do a lot of business, but I also do music. So I started a new page, but I've been trying to find the right marketing company because there's so many people to say that we can help you grow your following. And I've been putting out a lot of music content, but I'm not getting the engagement I want. So I just want to know what marketing companies, if I was trying to invest in one, which ones should I put my money into? You know?
That's a tough one, man, because you also have to ask yourself, what level do you want to go on first? I mean, being that you're an up-and-coming artist and you're not getting much engagement, you don't want to because the suggestions of the companies that I could suggest to you, it's a lot of money, and I don't think you would want to get with such a big company and then have your expectations be a little bit further than where you're at in your career yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's 740 is a digital company that I really stand by, man. Punch and Raheem, they're two brothers who own it. 740, I would definitely say them. I believe Street Execs does, digital marketing and rollouts and stuff. But it's really dependent upon what you're trying to accomplish with the first project. So is it you just trying to get a single going or a whole project?
I've done a project. So my first page, I had over 8,000 or 9,000 followers, and it's been up and down in engagement. But it's because they know me through going to school and investment. So my engagement is up and down with music. I just wanted a page solely based on music because I'm in a profession. So full time I work as an attorney, but I also do music. But I just want to make sure I separate the two because I have certain followers. I don't want them in my second. I want to separate them.
So have you've already built the other page?
Yeah, my other page has been there because that was my first original page. So that's why I've started a new page and I want to just start building on it, but I'm willing to invest, but I just don't want to waste money.
I feel like a lot of it too in the beginning. Listen, like Wayno was saying, unless you're trying to dump a lot of money into hiring an agency to manage that all for you, I feel like that's money that you could be taking and buying digital ads and boosting your own stuff. I don't know. Are you already boosting posts and using that as a tool?
Yeah, I've been using an Instagram boost recently. I started posting like last week. So I've been posting new music and I've been engaging with my followers. So when I get a new follower, I'll just write a message to them and let them know thanks for following and stuff like that.
But I mean, when I say boosting posts, are you taking money and dumping them into Instagram ads? So for example, if you put up a video clip, you can, Instagram will ask you if you want to boost the post, right? So you have to link it to your Facebook page. And then what happens is you could buy paid ads and you can geo-target or audience target the people that you want to go after. So if you want to go after people who are into hip hop, or you want to go after people who are into fitness, or whatever the category is, you could target them that way. That's essentially all. I'm not going to say all, but essentially what a marketing agency does, right? They do a lot. They'll do a lot of paid media placement for you that I feel like if you learn how to do it on your own, you can probably do that and take the money that you would invest in hiring somebody to do it and just take that and put it towards digital ads, because that's really all it is. And the reason why you're seeing a lot of lower engagement on Instagram is because just like how Facebook started off, where everything, it seemed like you posted something and there were a million people who liked it. And in the beginning, when Instagram started, you posted something and like a lot of people liked it. All those paid platforms start off like that because they have a plan to transition to a fully paid model. So I even noticed on my Instagram, something that would get 500, 600 likes when I first started my page will get maybe like 100 now, right? Which is nothing in comparison. And it's on purpose because they changed the algorithm so that you have to now purchase ads in order to create that same kind of engagement. So I think your best bet is taking that money and putting it towards boosted posts, because essentially that's all an agency is gonna, probably make as a recommendation to do anyway to get the likes and the engagement up.
Yep. Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean,
Cool.
yeah, but to Kenya's point, I think that's the best bet. And you can also look into it, like that's on TikTok as well. I don't know if you're using that platform, but you can run sponsored ads on almost every social media platform there is, even the Twitter. So it just depends. But with that being said, having a sponsored ad is cool, but you need to start figuring out like how you want to deliver your content so that when it is a sponsored ad, it just doesn't come across as just another sponsored ad. Because then you get people that's like, oh, who cares? You know what I mean? That's just scrolling by. So it's like you got to figure out unique ways how to market yourself within that space so that you can stand out a bit.
Mm-hmm. And just real quick to Wayno's point about TikTok, you'll notice on TikTok like how the views are crazy. It's always going to start off like that with a new platform, right? So just give TikTok a year or two and it'll be in the same space as Instagram, where you're going to have to start really doing like paid posts in order to get those views and likes up. So, all right.
Yep. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And you're welcome to stick around for the rest of the conversation. We always encourage that for sure, because you never know who's in here and who you can connect to. All right. So I'm just going to mute you back and then I'm just going to go on to the next person. So is it Mezzy? Mezzy Boulevard? Mizzy.
Meezy Boulevard.
Meezy.
What's up, Meezy?
Hey, how's it going? My Instagram is Meezy Boulevard. Appreciate you guys having me on your platform today. My question is, so I manage an artist. We're small in-house. Everything is in-house, promotion, music, like from recording to all of that. And so my question is like, so we've gotten this boost. I've gotten the retweet from Maul. I've gotten the Benny the Butcher when Benny the Butcher was doing that, the promo, you add this. We were one of the artists mentioned. So I understand that that's the game. You pay to play. But I'm trying to figure out what is like the best way to build like something organic without having to pay Benny the Butcher to continue. So,
yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan, and I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but I'm not a fan of this whole, send me X amount of dollars and I'll put you on this mixtape and I'll shout you out thing, because it's not equating to engagement.
Right.
It's cool, but it's like if you do that with 300 other people, where do I fit in that? You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like what we was explaining to like Kadeem, it just comes across as another promotion. It's just another commercial, right? That essentially, it benefits Benny's pocket, but does it benefit, your engagement to bring more eyes and ears to you? I think the best way to build, where are you from?
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Winston-Salem. I mean, of course, it's not a big music place, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say about North Carolina in general, or the Carolinas, period, is that the Carolinas have pretty much been coming up to hip hop. It's been a hot spot for like music. I mean, of course, everybody know, and you got to remember, people that's not from North Carolina don't know that there's a difference between Fayetteville and Winston-Salem or Durham or Charlotte. You know what I mean? They just think everything is one thing. Yeah. But the gift and the curse to that is while people may think it's just one thing, you got an opportunity to show the difference. It might be doing promos that even highlighting the artists that's coming out, the ones that's up and coming from the city, or like a baby or whomever, but then showing what's coming after them. Like you gotta, like, we're in a position now where it's like, okay, if we, growing up, we watched television, the commercials was dictated by the massive corporations. They're the ones that could they take the money and invest in advertising so that we go out and buy product. But now you being a manager and your artist, you're working together, you have the opportunity to create your own commercials. I think this is something that we don't take advantage of. You know, when if you got a camera and you got a little bit of a team and a little bit of lighting, shit, you can even do it off your IG camera, or you can buy, IG camera, your iPhone camera, or you can buy attachments to go on your iPhone camera that can enhance the look, you know what I mean, different lenses and shit like that. That's the whole purpose of why they made, you know, why they created this technology. You got to put yourself in a position where you can say, I want to dictate how our story was told. And I think, you know, that along with a good song, because all that shit sounds cool, but you got to have some heat.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Like, definitely got to have some heat. But, you know, tie that back to, you tie your promotion to merchandising. You tie your promotion to streaming. You tie your promotion to the brand. And I think you just got to pay attention to some of the other up-and-coming brands that's doing it, or companies. Like, look at LVRN, for instance.
I stole Black's whole rollout. We just did a project. We just had a project come out last week, and I went and I stole the whole thing. We took
but don't steal.
Well, I followed the format from what I saw. I saw him do, like, he went from track list, then the cover, and then Friday came out, then you put out a video. So I followed that whole platform because I enjoy what they do. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So LVR, look at what they're doing with them. Look at what they're doing with Summer Walker. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta, like, our inspiration is drawn by other cool shit. So you're not necessarily that you have to take the whole blueprint, but they're pretty much laying it out for the things that you could do uniquely that can grow engagement. You know what? Anybody else that we talk to in on free throws today, take this in mind. Like, watch what's going on. Pay attention to what makes people engage. That whole Black 6-piece, like, they put out 6 songs, 6-piece nuggets. 6-piece wings with the fries, like, and they own hot sauce. All that shit was to just make you listen to music.
Yeah.
It's all to make you listen to music. So you got to think, okay, I don't know what the thing is in Winston-Salem that everybody does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people on your block engage in, but pay attention to that, because you can pretty much create your marketing ideas based on what people in your neighborhood or in your region are consuming. Okay. You know, especially the content of the music. You know, depending on what the content of music is. Hey man, you listen. If you're a skateboarder, make some skate decks and make them limited edition, and you know what I'm saying. Like it, but you got to use these things, man. All of these companies, all these corporations do it. Do you see? I'm only saying this because basketball is on my background, but last year when Giannis Antetokounmpo dropped his first sneaker, Nike ran with the whole "Coming to America" theme because he's African, but he's from Greece.
Right.
So they ran with a whole campaign. They made the "Coming to America" sneaker. They made the "Coming to America" sneaker that was like cheetah print and all this other shit. And then they had the one that was like the McDowell's uniform that they wore in the store. Like, you got it. Like, all, and like Kenya said, all these companies is doing is just strategically placing your shit where they want to, but they're getting with people that could come up with cool ideas to sell it. End of the day, you want somebody to stream. Exactly. Just stream it. Just stream it. You know?
Okay.
So, hopefully we help, man.
Appreciate that.
No problem, brother.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right. So is it Ferris?
Oborno.
Yeah, it's Ferris Oborno.
What's up, Ferris?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. My IG handle is Ferris LB. So kind of like Meezy was asking, I've been managing for a bit over a year now. And I got artists all over. I got, one in Toronto, one in Miami, and then a guy in Beaumont, Texas, just outside of Houston. Mm-hmm. So the guy in Houston, in Beaumont, for me, he's the most promising. I'm not discriminating against my other artists, but his music is to me, I really feel it, and I know he's gonna make it eventually.
Yeah.
So I'm still fresh in the game, and you know, he dropped a project about a month ago, and the streams went up. You know, we hit around 40,000 streams on the 10-track project, and then now they're kind of declining. So I want to know what I can do as a manager that maybe he's not thinking of, you know, kind of giving him that diversity that he might need.
So you can keep the audience engaged.
Right.
Well, first off, I just want to let you know, like, as you being a manager and having multiple clients, don't ever feel a way about working one more than the other. It's all about who puts in the most work. Like if this one guy over here is putting in more work than all these 5 other guys, you got to work with him. You know what I mean? I'll say that first and foremost. Secondly, I think that it's kind of intertwining with the conversation we were just having previously with Meezy. You got to do some unique shit, man. Like if you got 40,000 streams, which in a grand scheme of things, is that all the streams in the world? No, but that's really good. Like, you know what I mean? If you could get 40,000 plays, yeah.
Compared to all his other music, it's definitely growth. So I want to know how we can keep growing.
So let me ask you this question. Have you, as the manager, have you been studying the analytics to see where, you know, those streams are coming from?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I'm in Dubai right now, so I got all my friends to repost everything. So it's kind of all over. We got some in Miami, big cities, usually Houston, a lot in Beaumont, of course.
So knowing that, I think that you got to do some digging. So like, you know, we in the internet era, of course, you're in Dubai, I'm in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Like what I think you should do is, because it's an up-and-coming artist, look at some of the up-and-coming blogs. You know what I mean? See if you could get some interviews. See if any of the up-and-coming blogs that's in Miami, and you might just need the hashtag Miami or Miami music, and maybe somebody's using that to push their blog. You know what I mean? But check on those hashtags and see if there's anybody that's doing local interviews. And if they are, like, I'm just using Miami just because you brought it up lastly, but
no, I'm based in Miami. I'm just stuck.
Oh, you're based in Miami.
You guys need to get your numbers down, man.
Huh?
Corona's blowing up in America, man. I can't come back till you guys.
Oh yeah, they got the borders closed.
Shit together, man. Yeah, man.
Well, it ain't us, man. It ain't me. I don't control none of that shit. Shit, I can hardly go anywhere myself. But so what I was gonna say is like, you know, look at some of the local blogs or whatever, and see if they'll do something as little as an IG live interview. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like look at people who might have followers. I don't know what your artist following is, but like the thing about it, share shit. You know, the biggest thing is about share shit. It's like, okay, if we got some music, you just calmly reach out. Like, okay, here's this blog. They might only have 5,000 followers. I'm hypothetically speaking, but they might get 10,000 views on every interview they do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Reach out to them and say, hey, yo, man, I watched a few of your interviews. What y'all doing is dope. Would it be possible if I could submit my artist to see if y'all be open to interviewing them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, and just grow it. Like you might have to do that shit 100 times just to land 2. And even when you get that 2, only one of them might really strike something, but at least you're doing the work.
Yeah, because I've been doing all the Submit Hub, the playlist push. I've been DMing left and right, just doing anything I can. But obviously, you know, only, like you said, 2% are actually getting back to me.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is 2% is better than no percent. You know what I mean? Like something going on is always better than 0. You know what I'm saying? Because 100% of 0 is always 0. So if you got 2% out of that 100, at least you got 2. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is like, don't get discouraged by it. You just got to keep pushing, man. And then also as a management, as doing management, identify your management company. Don't let your management be broken down to just you. Because you want, when you get more clients, you want it to be because of this company as opposed to just you as the person. That's how you can build your brand and build your company up. You know?
All right, no, that's amazing. That's so perfect. Thank you so much.
You might even gotta just like reach out, like even though you own a company, like you acting on the behalf of the company, like you interning for them or something. You know what I mean? Like just showing a little bit of hunger, because sometimes it like, oh, you the manager? Oh, all right, well, send us $200 and we'll do the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like. They might try to finesse you. Everybody's out here trying to finesse it, man. Especially now, because it's hard for people to make money. But it's all good, man. Like just show that hunger, man. Show that
Yeah,
heart.
100%. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem, Faris, man. You keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ferris.
Thank you.
We're gonna move to, I'm gonna mess it up. Is it John? Is it, huh?
Jin.
John?
Jinjo.
No.
Oh, Jinjo.
Okay,
No,
got
I'm
you.
sure. It's John.
It's John. Okay. Oh no, my bad. I was looking at the other person to the right, but since you already spoke, we'll go with you and then we'll go with him.
All right.
My bad, John. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
My name is Jinjo. Njinjoh. That's my @ name. Jinjo _ NJINJOH. And I'm an upcoming artist, MC. You know what I'm saying, from the DMV. And I feel like I'm really talented. I feel like I'm a great rapper. Very, very hardworking, ready to put in all the work. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, talent is important, but I also feel like, it's also who you know. Like, who do you know? And so because of that, basically my question is, what is the best way you think you can get recognized, by bigger figures or, people who just have certain statures, maybe within the industry or something like that, and build these certain type of connections. Like, say I'm an up and coming artist, I want to try to connect with you, Wayno, you know what I'm saying? And how can I get a conversation with him, or how can I get him to notice me or something like that? What do you think is like the best way for artists to do something like that?
Man, it's really a tough game. Only reason why I say that is because it's like, I come across so many, like, bro, I can't even really break down how hard it is for me to like consume music from new artists because, so look, everybody knows I do a show. Cool. I also am the vice president of A&R for Asylum. I also have my own management and production company that I sign artists to as well on the side. So like, I'm overwhelmed with so many artists. So I'll tell you what does it for me. What really does it for me is like, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm just like everybody else. Sometimes I'm just on Instagram bullshit and then I come across something I think is dope. Like that's how it usually happens. But I'll say like, in order to get conversations, like not necessarily conversations, but to get noticed is, first and foremost, man, you gotta get, I haven't gotten a chance to check out your music or anything that you present, but like, it's gotta be super unique. You know what I mean? It's gotta be super unique. I remember, a couple months ago, research kid I work with that does all the research for, A&R for Asylum. He found this kid named Big Child Support, right? And it was like the crazy. I'm like, first, I was like, his name. I was like, that's really his artist name. Like, yeah, Big Child Support, right? Excuse me. So the thing that made me actually take a listen to Big Child Support, I was dying to know why he called himself Big Child Support. So he was like, well, my A&R that worked under me, he took the meeting, and then I walked in on the meeting, and he was like, well, when I was a kid, my mom had took my dad for child support, and I had this card, and when I was in school, I would always pay for me and my friends' lunch whenever I got the child support money on the card. So he was like, they started calling me child support, and then because I was little, they just started calling me Big Child Support as it like reaction. And I was like, that's an interesting story. And then I listened to his music, and like I said from before, all the shit that you can do is all ties back to what you're trying to sell. So with everything that you got going on, I think it's all about, what you do in your music and etc. It's about how you present it. And then also, you gotta have representation, man. I mean, it's hard, being an up and coming artist and getting representation, but you gotta get some people around you that can kind of like curate and build out ideas that you're not even thinking about. Like one of your friends might be looking at you every day and saying, why he not doing this? Why he not doing that? And then you give them a shot and they come up with a whole plan for you. And of course, being a artist, a up and coming artist, aspiring artist, you got to figure out how to basically pay to make these ideas come to fruition. But you need a team to get more recognition in the game by other people, by your peers. You just need like really, really ill plans. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta have some shit that's just cutting the edge because I ain't gonna lie, man. It's so many artists. I get like emails every week about at least 25 people that could potentially be signed. You know what I mean? Or that I should be paying attention to. So I think like, how old are you?
21.
21. Yeah, man, you're a young man, yo. You're a very young man. Like, you know, you've got tons of time to work and tons of time to build. I got some information from one of my friends in Philly. I'll never forget. He always used to tell me, plan your work and work your plan. I mean, plan your work and work your plan. So it's like, just come up with a plan over there. I mean, we've got, in the next week, we'll only have 5 months left in the year, 4 months left in the year, right? Over the next 4 months, just think about how you want to attack January. You know what I mean? Not that you can't do anything else for the rest of the year. I'm just saying, like, think about what you plan on doing, like, when some of the COVID stuff eases up. Some of the unique ideas you could come up with video-wise, you know what I mean? Creative direction. You already got your do-rag on tied to the side, so I know you thinking on some left shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But creative direction, brother, creative direction. And you'll catch it. Like, the thing about it is, once you start doing you, you're gonna be tired of people calling your phone.
Thank you very much. Now, it's not really a big question, but you see, my name is Jinjo, and the N is silent. And I know that trips up a lot of people, you know, because the N is silent. What do you think about that? Like, any way I can get my name out there easier to pronounce it with the N right there?
Jinjo, not really. I mean, like, when I glance at your name, it looks like ninja. You know what I mean? Like when I glance at it, hey, listen, maybe make a maybe get somebody to draw you a dope ass ninja that just says the N is silent. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, the N is silent. That's the name of the project. That's up and coming.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, I was just saying about a way that, like, marketing wise, how you could probably convey that message. But yeah, man, I think like, but it's so many different ways, man, that people get us to buy. Get the book. I want all of y'all to write this down, man. 22 Immutable Laws of Branding. 22 Immutable Laws of Branding. I just recently saw that they got the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. I don't have that one yet, but I read the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding 10 years ago, and it changed my life.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Keep going, yo. Keep going.
Appreciate it.
Keep going.
Cool. So,
John, we got John.
John.
You can unmute him.
You should be good to go.
My fault. June?
June?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, brother.
But yeah, so I go by June and Tommy Supreme. Those are like my aliases. And I honestly wanted to play a song for y'all and get your honest opinion on what you think.
Let's
do it. Is that cool?
Let's do it.
It's me and my boy David. We got a project coming out called Shades.
Okay.
So this isn't on it, but it's just a single we
are from?
made. Boston. Oh, my fault. We from Boston.
Oh,
Boston?
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. David is the first verse. I'm on the hook, and I'm the second verse.
Okay. Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Ooh. I get lost when I'm in there. Hey, yo, I let off when I'm in there. It's been so long, been a minute. Oh, no. Hey, yo.
I need to be said, I'm not gonna face it. I can see another nigga who's suited to stand up for me. I don't see a replacement. Anyway, shorty the living the people person. I'll be to the anywhere on the planet. When I make it out, I play together season until the planet. I'm a problem, I'm a dog, I'm a handful. Got a leg up on niggas, I'm pissing. You can get to the money, it's handle. I got to love this. I get my way with the greens. You ain't it. You can't just join us.
It's been so long, been a minute. Oh no, hey yo.
It is what it is. That ain't what it is. but she kept moving, so they went down stupid. But a minute sound like music. I was in the house like toothpaste. White cash out these blue chips. I went raw acoustic. Shit got hot as fury. Been outside where you been. Don't need no new friends. I shoot like I'm glucose. I shoot like I'm glucose. I get gold when I'm in need. Ooh, Lord. Been outside where you been. I get lost when I feel this. Shit got hot as fury. Might take off while we in here. I'll head home when I'm finished. Hey yo, I get lost when I'm late. No, 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 no.
Hold on, it's on mute.
Nah, I'm on mute. My fault. First off, I like the way y'all flipped that sample. You know what I mean? Like, I love the way I flipped that sample. Yeah, man. I love because first, like, you know, that was a song that came out when I was a little kid. So every time I hear that sample, and then you know T.I. flipped it, Styles P flipped it. Now y'all killed that sample, man. It's dope. It sounds different. It don't sound like, you know, nothing that I'm hearing right now. So y'all got a little wave with it because the way you went on the hook, I ain't know you was gonna come rapping like that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah, but y'all did y'all thing with that, man. Y'all did y'all thing.
No, it was good. It was.
Thank you. This is my boy Dave about that.
What's up, Dave? That's dope, man. Yeah, man. Yo, only thing I got for y'all is just, man, just keep going, man. Keep pushing. This music shit is real, man. For us, it saved me and my family's life and gave me a career. So, you know, definitely keep pushing with it, man. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. It's gonna be a lot of times on that uphill battle where you're gonna feel like you can't. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna feel like people doubt you. Keep going. That's it. I mean, keep going. But that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Word. Thank you.
Y'all could be the young version of Outkast or something. You never know.
Yo.
Listen, but if you're gonna do that, you gotta do a lot. You gotta do a lot of studying, man. You gotta do a lot of studying.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying with that at all, but I could just. It's just crazy because we literally just talk about it. Like we got a project coming out, and it's like it's definitely my first project. I never put out a project. I have like songs I done put out, but like it's just a new experience, and I feel like, word, I'm happy that y'all see the song that way and like y'all liked it.
Oh, awesome. Yo, this is a perfect time for everybody. Well, you know, the few people we do have here. So on starting Monday, I'm gonna be doing my own playlist with Audio Mac, and it's for all up and coming artists. This is not for people who are signed. This is for up and coming artists. This is an opportunity. Yeah, this is something that I'm gonna promote for my socials. This is an opportunity for people to be heard that aren't heard. You know, and the reason why I came up with it was because I started seeing so many artists throwing around this whole, you know, yo, you want to invest in your career? Send me $300 and I'm gonna put you on this mixtape. And then you get on this mixtape and then it's not getting no streams and nobody's paying attention to it, nobody's watching it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my platform to promote up and coming guys so that y'all potentially get a shot one day. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a chance, send, you know, the email is Wayno@audiomac.com.
Hold on, one moment.
Yep. Wayno, WAYNO @audiomac.com. And when you sign up for it, like I'll like on Monday, if y'all pay attention to my regular IG, on Monday it'll have more details. But when you sign up for it, all the people that I picked to be on the playlist will be verified on AudioMac.
Okay.
You know? They'll be verified on AudioMac. So definitely send some music in so I can check out.
Well, we will. We surely will.
All right.
Bro.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, man.
we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate everybody coming on, and we're gonna wrap it up. And I thought this was a good conversation. Like I said in the beginning, you know, make sure that you all network with each other. If there's anything you heard today that you want to further the conversation, we encourage, you know, networking outside of this conversation and help us build this community, right? So this has nothing to do with Wayno and I at all. We just enjoy helping, and it's fulfilling, right? To be able to do that. So, you know, we just ask that you share, and, you know, just help us spread the word so that we can help other people out. And, you know, everybody deserves an opportunity, right? So help us with that.
Jinjo, I just seen that you asked, can you come back more than once? You absolutely welcome to come back on Free Throws, man. We've had a few people who have come back and, you know, have said that our advice has helped them, or they've updated us on their progress. This is a forever thing that we're trying to build. This is not only a platform, but a community. Any of you brothers, I don't know if y'all was writing down each other's ats, but y'all should connect. If y'all are artists, y'all are doing stuff, and you might have some producers, this is what we create this for, is so that, you know, like to Kenya's point, this is something that we're building out. We want people to interact with each other and build, you know what I'm saying? Like beyond us, you know, it's not about us, it's about y'all. And it's also not necessarily about music all the time. You might come back on Free Throws and see somebody that says, yo, I'm trying to do digital marketing and I can't find no artist. And then you come on and say, well, I'm an artist, and then y'all connect and y'all come up with your own plans. And that's what we're doing this for. Connect people so that y'all can do shit, so y'all can change our lives, change our families' lives, and keep it going. So thank you. With that being said, thank you to each and every one of y'all that spent this time on here with us, man. Y'all don't understand how much it means for us to be able to get people from all over to come on and speak to us and share, you know what I mean? Whether it's their talent or their stories, Free Throws is for y'all. All we ask, tell somebody else.
For sure. Right. Shout out to Dubai. Shout out to Boston.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on today.
Winston-Salem and all of that. You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Listen, everybody, be safe, stay well. Until next time.
Peace, y'all.